Hi guys, Mark here, Celtic Crossbows. Welcome to the channel. We got a lovely little treat for you this weekend. Regards Gerald at Steambow, Black Friday week at Steambow, and we have for you this awesome unboxing. Stay tuned. Right then, let's get into this. We're going to do this unboxing now and see what we got from Gerald and the guys at Steambow on Black Friday week. Okay, so we're going to open the box from upside down closely. I don't know if anybody see my postal address. So you're just going to come in from the sides. But we're nice and quiet and safe. Take our time because we don't want to cut what's inside. Oh, looking good. We have our invoice there. We have the new folding stock system. So that's going to be going on. And here we have the brand new Series 2 S2 Steambow Stinger Tactical. Let's get it all opened up and let's see what we got inside this lovely box. AR6 Stinger 2 Steambow Tactical Edition. It doesn't give you no clue at all on the outside of the box. This is the revised edition. It doesn't you can't see really that it's got the improved notch on the side. That is the quick limb system. Okay, looking on the back now. Das ist in Deutschlander on the left hand side. We're going to go over to the other German, which is English, on the right hand side, the old Anglo-Saxons. Steambow AR6 Stinger 2 6-shot tactical repeating crossbow. Product contents: repeating crossbow 6-shot magazine, removable vertical foregrip, length adjustable buttstock with commercial spec AR-15 buffer tube, 6 high-speed target arrows, 2 strings, 1 string and 8. Specifications: measured with our new heavy Steambow target arrows with a total weight of 142 grains. Stinger 2 QC, 30 pound limb, 7 foot-pound, 10 foot-pound. Pro is a 15 foot-pounds, equivalent to with a 90 pound limb. So that's quite respectable, 15 foot-pound from such a small bow. That's more powerful than a UK standard air rifle by a third. Quite clear, this is not a toy. I totally agree with that. Warning, cancer, ask for obviously Canada and all the rest of all the woke countries. Designed in Austria, fabulous. Made in Taiwan, where all the best crossbows are made these days. Okay, let's get the cam set up and get it back open. Okay, let's slip her out of the box line now, see what we got inside. Different style of box to the old AR6, much more environmentally friendly box. There goes our liner. Okay, now let's open her up and see what we've got inside this lovely little box. Okay, inside we got all our inserts. Let's have a look here. Starting from the top then. Let's see what we got if we can get it first. AR6 Stinger 2 polymer magazine. AR6 Stinger 2, £55, tactical limb. AR6 Stinger 2, main body. Here's those 6 Steambow target practice bolts. Very nice and perfectly adequate for the £55 limb. And here we have safety information, string lube, castle nut spanner for the castle nut on the stock, a stringer, our 2 strings, excellent, and our fabulous manual, which not many things come with these days. This is really nice to see. It's high quality as everything else that you expect from Steambow. It's the mutts nuts. Fabulous. Okay, let's have a look at our main body. Here we have the main box in the set, Steambow Stinger 2 main body. You're looking around the outside of the box. Like I said, it's excellent quality presentation. Steambow Europe, rest of the world, Steambow USA, Canada, and your contact information on the back. Made in Taiwan, in proud letters, because these are good quality. For those of you who see my channel, you also know I'm a Mancung dealer, and I really rave about the Taiwan made stuff. It is actually really good quality. So there's our liner off the box. Now let's have a look inside at our main chassis. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, all the new Steambow stuff is supplied, no polystyrene inside, all cardboard liners, and just cable ties holding everything nicely in place, which means that there's minimum impact on the environment and minimum loss with preparation of the product. Right, so let's just open all the cables now and let's get it out. Okay, all the clips off now. First up then, we're going to look at the handle. A few production lines on there, which you would expect from resin injection in production, but good quality, solid. I've used these before, these are really firm. The AR buffer tube, exactly the same as any other AR buffer tube with this spec, branded Steambow GmbH Austria, good solid metal tube, which you will need with the higher power limbs. And here we have our standard chassis. We're going to assemble it first as the standard chassis, and then should be upgraded straight away, which I'm going to do videos on, of the pivoting stock system, tuning trigger, and how to upgrade the limbs from the 55 to the 120 and 150. Right, first of all then, you want your bag of toys. Take your string wax. It's a good quality wax. And just use your wax, and on your foregrip just run some around, and some around the this at the top, because this can be very stiff to put on, very stiff. So you run her in, because I've done enough of these now. It's probably about my 7th one, and that does make a world of difference, and it runs in nice and smooth for when you assemble. So that's part 1 done. Part 2 now. Same with this. Down the threads, 2, 3, 4, and make sure this is lined in nice. Don't get it off centre. You knacker the threads, and you start your day with your brand new crossbow in a really sad, upset place. So you just wind her all the way in until she stops. Bit stiff because she's brand new, obviously. Right, so she stopped there. That's where she wants to be. So wind her back 3/4 of a turn. Run up your castle nut. Say cold because it looks like the castellations. Bit tighter. Okay, now lubricating your crossbow and everything, we're not going to go through it on this one. I done it in a video last week. AR6 upgrades, etc. I'll put the link below, as you can see, on all your lubrication points to get your system running nice and sweet. Right, so next now we're going to look at the limb system. So move this to one side and use one that I didn't prepare earlier. Just slide your limb out of the box. It's only slid in, so it should come out nice and easy. And I say should because we all know what it's like when you do things on camera for the first time. Nothing ever works as it should. Okay, there's the liner off the box. We just open it now. Oh, nice, already assembled. Is about 55 pounds limb. So I'll just cut through there. Nice. Take out your limb. Okay, now so we've got these cable ties around here. They can be cut off. Let's grab the scissors again. So straight in. I think that's a really nice touch. Having the limb already assembled by Steambow is really nice. I like that. Because for those of you who not assembled these before, if you've not done it for the first time, these can be a bit of a nightmare to do. But also with Steambow. Dapper grease across the front, down the back. And put your riser now straight in to your chassis. Now if you've got the front screw off a pole hang or something like that, it will not fit. This is a different screw in the front on the Steambow chassis, so you will need the dedicated Steambow screw to lock it in. But you could use it straight like this now without any further alterations or updates. Just put on. You could just get the Picatinny mount for the back for the sight system, and you've got yourself a survival bow. Is that easy? 2 bows in one. Onto the heart of the system, where you get in your kit, is now the Stinger 2 poly magazine. The same as the last time. Just get it out. So again, the packaging is excellent. I'm loving it. It's quality. Okay, here's our magazine. Where's my scissors? There they are. Again, like you see, it's well packaged. There's plenty of space around the magazine, so it's not going to get damaged in the post anyway. I should just slide out the knife out and do the second one. Fabulous. And here's our fittings. Okay, so we're just going to take a second now to look around the magazine and see what we got for our money. Okay, the magazine itself is a really interesting piece. Everything on here is functional. It's there for a reason. The corrugations in the side of the body are to give extra strength to the polymer, like corrugated cardboard or corrugated iron. It's to give extra strength. It's designed there for a function. The front mount for your central laser system, should you choose a fit one. Foresight on top, and there's your rear sight, which just opens up with a flick of the switch. So insert your bolts and you are ready to rock and roll. All the jaws in good condition, nothing damaged, which it shouldn't be, because fair play, the quality control at Steambow is good. All the screws are in place, all the Picatinny rails are undamaged, and you also have your lanyard mounting here at the rear. Let's look now at Fit Now magazine. This is how I fit it. How you fit it, whether you want to do it your way, is up to you. I never seen this mentioned in any of the listings, but here you got your front pivot points. Wax them. Only a bit of bowstring wax. If it's a pivot point, it's friction. If it's friction, it can weigh. So just grease your friction points, contact points, to give yourself a little bit of extra life. Because like everything else, if it weighs, it'll make a hole. If it makes a hole, it'll get bigger. So eventually it'll weigh through, and that's anything plastic, not just this particular design, but anything. Right, so here's our bits and pieces coming out. We have one nut, two washers, an Allen key, and our rear locking nut. And on the rear of them, of your castle nut spanner, Steambow actually included a wrench for your nut, as you can do it up as well. So you don't have to go hunting for a spanner or a pair of pliers to tighten the nut. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to fit in the magazine. I myself, same as always, grease the thread, grease the back of the nut, and I grease everything in sight. Because that's me. This is one of the things, I used to be a technician for Mazda. I had a bollock in it one day in the manager's office, because when I was doing the PDAs on the new cars, I used to go wild. I'd copper grease everything in sight underneath. I was a swine. And I'd use a tin of copper grease on a PDA. I'd copper slip the brake cables. I'd copper slip the underside, everything. Everything inside was copper slip. Because I knew in about 3 years' time, when the car was ready for its first MOTs and servicing, I'd be servicing the car. I made my life easier, I made my job easier. But management didn't want that. Because of warranty claims, etc. £3 for a tin of copper slip on a service, on a PDA. I was doing about 6 or 7 PDAs a day. Okay, so put your spanner on the back, lock it in there. Get your Allen wrench if you're in America, Allen key if you're in Europe, and just pinch, don't inch up, just pinch it up, your magazine. So you're locking it on the back, isn't going to go nowhere. Now you see now, that's nice and easy to use. The grease, which you did have before, surface contact, you know, got the grease in between, and that's helping there. Was a help from the start. I'm going to do the same with this thread here. We're going to run some grease, wax grease, same difference. We're going to run it into the thread first, because as we all know, brand new threads are always a bug at the start. You may have some debris left behind from manufacture, some filings in there. Some things get overlooked sometimes. Okay, as we raise a little bit, and that's our main body now assembled virtually. So we're just going to grab our bow now and clip our bow in. Slipped in the front. That's it. Screw fell on the floor. So that's in. And if you want to make your life a little bit easier as well, a little bit of grease on the rails. Because like I said, I've done several of these now. And these are normally tight going on. Your pivot, your fulcrum point, you want it directly under your blade for optimum performance. The reason being, if you bring it back here, the twisting force, if you're pulling back towards you, you're pulling this through 90 degrees of torque, because the force is going to be transmitted up the shaft to the limb. If you've got your fulcrum directly underneath your limb, either there or there, I recommend for optimum performance, I say is the ultimate place to put it. I think it could do with doing in 2 inches longer in the body. So I think they're too short. But there we are now, we're set up and we are ready to rock and roll with your Steambow. Okay, she's ready to rock and roll now. Only things you need to do: wax your string, wax your rail, use something like Hoyt rail lube for your rails, your cocking rails on the side, limb snot, anything like this to get the lube in there. Lube your pivots and the handle, lube your pivots, lube your pivots, lube the pivots in the trigger. It'll all help to make it a much sweeter running system. Let's pick her up now and let's have a look and see how she feels. Okay, so your sting is set up, you're all lubricated, you're ready to rock and roll, apart from set it up to how you like it now and get used to using it. Bolts, if you're going to use bolts, use one with a nice soft fletching like mine. It isn't just pushing mine. I spent years developing these and these are excellent. Ask people who bought them. People who bought them, leave messages below. They all fit in lovely, really nice. 6 in the magazine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1 full mag and she's ready to rock and roll. Fibre optic works lovely on the front. We're going to take her out, give her a try, give her a shoot. Next sunny day, we're going to get onto that. In the meantime now, next video, we're going to be fitting the folding stock system and the custom black cocking rods, 120 pound limb and the steel magazine. Thanks for watching and thanks and bye bye. A little extra for you guys who stayed watching. These are my brand new prototype bodkins. 175 grain, designed specifically for the Steambow and magazine crossbows. Lovely 135 grain steel tip. The rest of the weight is made up by the carbon shaft, alloy knock. And as you can see the pattern there. Put a little light on the subject so you can see the pattern on the carbon. So pure carbon shafts. And I'll be testing these this week. We'll be having a video on testing the new bodkins with the 120 pound limb and see what they like on target penetration testing. And I reckon these are going to be awesome because these are seriously sharp points, and it's got to be fun. So stay tuned this week and we see what we got for Christmas week, because I can obviously put some videos over to tide me over while I enjoy myself over Christmas. Thanks and bye bye.